What do you think of when you hear the word Volvo? Now, maybe I'm showing my age, but what I think of is a bulky, non-sexy, square brick being driven off the top of a building, driven through a building, and or being stacked on top of each other. So when this sleek machine showed up at my office last week, it really got my gears turning. Is it a safety-oriented replacement for those who are too hip to buy a minivan? Or is it a sleek, swept-back family tour for those not pretentious enough to want to buy an Audi or a BMW? Or is it both? Volvo's lineup has a long history of being a practical choice. They're safe, comfortable, and got the job done. From hauling a family on vacation to being your trusty transportation for work every day, Volvo earned a lot of respect for being at the forefront of safety and dependability. After all, it was Volvo that developed the modern seatbelt and altruistically shared it with the rest of the world for free. And for the most part, that reputation of safety has continued today. However, it's gotten a lot harder to distinguish what sets a Volvo apart from other modern cars, aside from the way that they look. As more automakers include smart safety equipment in their cars standard, the fact that Volvo was among the first to do so becomes less and less relevant. So take a look at this camera right here on the windshield. It works intelligently with the vehicle's computer to identify other vehicles, pedestrians, animals, road markings, lane markings, and other things that you may encounter on your travels. It helps you avoid them, prevents you from hitting them or otherwise interacting with things that would be less desirable for your mental health. And combined with adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and pedestrian avoidance, they are great features that increase the safety of the Volvo V90 Cross Country, and in some cases are features that Volvo offered first. But in 2021, nearly every brand offers versions of these safety features. So we're back to judging Volvo by more crude metrics. How do they look? How do they drive? And what sets them apart from everyone else? And that's kind of the problem. Why don't you head on over to volvocars.com right now and tell me what you see, or maybe a better way to put it is what you don't see, and that is this V90 Cross Country. You see, the company recently announced that they were going all in on electrification, going to all electric vehicles in just a few years. So when you try to find this non-hybrid, non-electric, purely gas-powered V90, well, good luck. It's buried deep in the website, and seems like, as far as Volvo is concerned, gas-powered is a dirty word. So why is that a big problem? The company has announced that it will stop selling non-hybrid vehicles within just the next few years. So who's really to blame them for burying gas-powered models deep in the company catalog? Well, the problem is that this gas-powered V90 Cross Country is actually a really amazing car. It's unique, distinctive, comfortable, and, well, rather stylish. So what if the real problem isn't that Volvo doesn't sell enough hybrid electric vehicles, and it's that they don't market the really good gas-powered cars they already sell well enough? It only takes a few moments with the V90 Cross Country to realize it's something special. A distinctive Volvo design still features memories from the past, but high-tech LED front and rear lighting give a preview of the future. Premium materials and thoughtful features stand up to the best the competition has to offer. The V90 Cross Country is such a pleasure to drive. The steering is crisp and responsive like a European sports sedan. The interior is covered in wood and leather and is downright seductive. The seats have a built-in massage function and are among the most comfortable I've ever experienced. And once you sit down behind the wheel, you feel this innate urge to pack up the family and head out for a long weekend away. And despite it being a station wagon type of vehicle, you really don't get that vibe standing next to it. It's low, swept back, and super modern without being a big, bulky SUV. It also has all-wheel drive, so you can comfortably go down 99% of dirt roads that anyone would use their crossover for anyways. Of course, Volvo still makes the XC90, a taller, more crossover-ish version of the V90. But in reality, you give up nothing with the Cross Country and gain a great-looking vehicle that doesn't take up as much room or look as big. Under the hood is an extremely high-tech engine. It isn't hybrid or electric, but it is supercharged and a turbocharged 4-cylinder, which produces 30 miles per gallon on the highway. And for a mid-size car, that's nothing to sneeze at. Inside, the V90 Cross Country is opulent. It has a huge infotainment screen that's easy to use once you get a feel for it, an optional up-level audio system, and built-in booster seats for the kiddos in the back. It's as nice as an Audi with the skill set of a Subaru. And so while Volvo as a car company is moving full steam ahead on its all-electric future, I hope they don't forget the vehicles that brought them to this point today, like the Volvo V90 Cross Country. It's kind of weird that the V90 has to be relegated to the second and third tier of the Volvo website. It's kind of like if Chevy disowned the Silverado or Ford stopped producing the F-150 simply because they were known as gas-powered pickups. And while many car companies spring up every year promising an all-electric future, I hope Volvo remembers one thing. There's only one Volvo. The brand's history with comfortable family wagons is legendary, and the V90 Cross Country is a quintessential and modern version of what created that legend. So all I can say is if you grew up with a Volvo you loved or have fond memories of and want to feel that way about a conventional gas-powered car again, go buy a non-electric Volvo right now. In a few short years, that option, and maybe even the V90 Cross Country, will be gone.